Yo, welcome to Locker Code, where football is not just fantasy, but our reality, where you can express your excitement, your tensions, or even frustrations about the games, your team, your league, and performances of players. Let's go! Yo, welcome back, yo. Super Bowl 55, yo. What's good?
Hey, man. Ready for it. Ready. Ready.
Yeah, you ready?
Ready.
All right.
I'm ready, man. I'm excited.
We putting bets out right now, though?
Poker was amazing.
I heard, bro. I heard it was good. Y'all had a ball, though, man. I wish I was there.
Oh, man.
I heard you had a ball, man. I wish I was there, yo.
So, how was y'all weekend, man? First, let's start there before we jump into the Super Bowl thing, because I'm actually pretty excited about this 55, for sure.
Weekend was good, man. I know y'all boys went to poker night on Saturday. I chilled with wifey on Saturday. Friday I chilled with my homie. So it was a cool weekend, man. Chilled and had fun, man. How about y'all boys?
For me, man, it was I chilled at home for the most part, for most of the weekend, but the nighttime was mine, so I went out both nights, so it was pretty good.
Okay. All right.
The God.
The God. All right. That's what's up, man. I want to be like you when I grow up.
Man, shut up.
Oh man, poker was good. Poker was fun. Chilled.
Y'all
Didn't do
won.
much.
Y'all won money. You lost money, bro.
I was up.
Was up?
Yeah, I
I
didn't
was
stay
down.
for long, but I was up.
I was down. After see, poker and drinking a lot doesn't work.
Oh, so you always down.
No. Let me explain. So we were there early. So because we were there early, we were drinking early
All right.
before the game started. We started drinking probably like 2 hours before the game started. And when the game finally started, I mean, I'm still drinking while the game is going on.
Yeah,
So it kind of like caught up to me in the wee hours of the night, like in the midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning type deal. So
I got you.
Then
then you start playing ridiculous. Like you start making bets that you're not supposed to make, and you start calling what you're not supposed to call and all that. So
it was actually good to play with everybody. And,
dude, I'm telling you,
that
it
was
was
a good
so
part.
good.
Yeah, just to play and go. We used to play like at least once a month.
Once a month, yeah. So
It felt like ages, So
Yeah.
that was like really comforting.
Y'all planning in the next one?
yeah, planning the next one already. I just got to figure out the date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always down
What's
for
up,
poker.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. But y'all ready for Super Bowl 55, though, man? Y'all ready for this Chiefs win?
Listen, man, this Super Bowl is
I know
gonna be
I know
good,
you
man.
want Tampa
It's
to
going to
win
be
over
really good.
it's gonna be really, really good, man. I think this is gonna be a shootout from both. It's not gonna be a boring Super Bowl. You know how sometimes you watch some Super Bowl first quarter, second quarter, there no scoring, or hardly any scoring, only field goals and all that stuff. I feel like this one is gonna be a shootout. The old school versus the new school.
Yeah.
I think that is the part that I want to see. I just want to see how they come back like against
It's
each other and all
literally
that.
like Jordan versus LeBron.
Pretty much. That's
Yeah.
pretty much like how you can look at it.
I
Like,
like
you know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's
Got my money on LeBron, though.
No, I got my money kind of on Jordan.
I know you Tampa. You always.
No, it's not even
you
that.
Tampa. You're a Tampa fan.
I don't
man.
see
It's all right.
homie showing up and losing.
You don't see homie showing up?
No, I don't see him. I see him showing up, but I don't see him losing. Like, it's just
Hold on. You don't see who losing? Mahomes, or you don't see
Brady.
Brady.
All right.
I think.
Yo, TB's about to win in TB, man. Like that's all.
Oh, you Atlanta too? I mean, you were
And
you
the-
a Tampa
and the
too?
game is in
Yeah, I'm Tampa too. I'm Tampa too, man.
We know we betting. Jesus,
Yep, we will be betting.
about to make some
So-
bricks out here.
Yeah,
I just
it's
think
either
it's
you
more-
it's either you make bricks or you pay to. That's what it is.
I think it's too much cemented. Think about it. If you were him, there's too much riding on this. game.
He has more to lose.
He has
and
way more to lose
and
and so much more to gain.
yeah,
Pat Mahomes loses, he loses.
yeah.
It doesn't. He's had
his
so
career
much.
just started.
Yeah, his career just
Yeah, but I
Even
think,
if they
I think
lose-
you look at it differently, because like I look at it as a guy that has nothing to lose, so he's just gonna have fun. There's no pressure on him. There's more pressure on TB than there is on Mahomes.
No, I agree
That's
with
why
that.
I think he'll
I
perform.
agree with that. But TB perform under pressure.
Pressure, yeah.
That's the thing.
I'm not worried about TB. I think it's more or less I'm worried about the other receivers.
I
Can they
think
handle it?
I think
No.
they're excited as hell.
I think they're excited as hell.
'Cause they don't-
I think this is the
I don't-
best overall team that he has had.
Yep.
From a defensive perspective, from an offensive perspective,
The wide receivers,
wide
the
receiver.
running
If he
backs,
doesn't do
everybody.
it,
Defense.
this is. I don't know how long he's going to play after.
I know he
this.
said he wants
He's got-
45.
Yeah,
he's
I
got
don't-
1 more or 2 more years. With that.
I don't. But what I do know, whether it's 5 or 6 years more or 4 years that he has left, this is going to be his biggest and best shot.
Yep.
This is like almost his last shot.
Yeah, I'm Team Chiefs.
All right. I figured.
Mahomes all the way.
But before we get too deep into the into the the
Super Bowl
Super Bowl
55.
55,
Yeah,
let's just run through some news real quick and then we
yeah,
just
man,
jump
let's
into
knock
that.
out
Man.
news, man.
Yeah.
Let's knock out some news.
So you want to go ahead? What's the biggest news this week?
Man, listen. Honestly, the biggest news and the only news for me is the Rams trading Jared Goff to the Lions. Man, Lions are getting their 2021 third-round pick, a first rounder in 22, and a first rounder in 23 for Stafford. So, I personally, Lions. I think I believe Lions won that. Right, so
For sure.
I'm gonna go break down the list, right? So we're gonna say who the winners are and who the losers are. So, and why do you feel like this person's a winner or a loser? Let's go with Matt Stafford.
Winner.
Why?
Weapons and coach.
Yep.
Weapons and coach, and the coach is actually a bigger influence too. Because the thing about McVay is McVay can scheme an offense, and if you look at what Goff was able to do, and I personally think Matthew Stafford is a better quarterback to Goff.
Yeah.
And has a better arm and can pass, longer passes like Matt Stafford live and die with those long passes. What I think they need to do now, if I'm the Rams, is to go into this draft or into this free agency, look for a player that can actually stretch the field, because you're gonna need that. You don't have Cooks anymore, right? You don't have Cook anymore, so you need that player that can actually stretch the field, because Matthew Stafford can put it down the field. So if Marvin Jones is a free agent, that will be great, because they already have the chemistry.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So that will be a great addition to the Rams offense.
Didn't even think about that. What if they get either Marvin or Galladay?
Galladay, yeah.
Insane.
They can't afford Galladay, but
No,
I think they don't have the cap space to afford Galladay. But I think they can get Marvin Jones, or look in the draft, get a speedy receiver in the draft.
Get a speedy receiver in the draft. He'll be able to build up based on the other 2 receivers, because he's not going to be looked at a lot.
I feel like Goff is the most expensive player in the NFL right now.
Yeah,
He's one of the most overpaid.
overpaid. Yeah.
And expensive, like not necessarily monetary wise. If you really look at, remember the Rams moved up. What they gave up, like 3 first-round picks to move up to go get him, and now they have to
They have to
trade
give
away
up more money, more picks for him to get him
get rid of him
out. Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
So who do you think, man? Matt Stafford, winner or loser, bro?
Winner. I think that the Rams, if they had Matt Stafford, they would have beaten Green Bay.
Yep, because
That's truly how I feel.
Yeah. Better
I think-
quarterback.
But yeah, I forgot who said it, but someone mentioned the fact that Matthew Stafford would have been a Hall of Fame or like he's that good, but he just played for the Lions.
Right.
So much years was wasted.
Yep.
So I'm a big believer in Matthew Stafford. I think he's an above average quarterback. You surround him with those weapons in Cup and Woods and these guys. They have a good defense. They have a good offense, and the coach is amazing. I think Goff is like a backup, and McVay
Very
made him
expensive
look
one, too.
Make him look like
made
a
him
starter.
look like a starter. So me personally, I think McVay is top 3 best coaches
Well, Goff is lucky because he got paid a lot of money.
or top 5 best coaches in the NFL. So I think it's an overall win for Matthew Stafford, and he's a guy I'm looking at to draft next year.
Yeah.
If he stays healthy.
I agree with you. I think he's a winner. 12 season with the Lions, man. the team has not won a playoff game since 1992. He only played with one top 1,000 yard rusher, which is Reggie Bush at that time in 2013. Defense was ranked once in those 12 years, top 10. You know what I mean? Now he's
Right.
with the Rams with, top 10 ground attack, great defensive players, Aaron Donald down there, Jalen Ramsey down there. Like, he's definitely winning that trade. Easy.
The only worst team I could think of is like the Dolphins. If he had
Then what? Then what? Then what? I don't understand the question.
I
don't understand.
I don't
What did you say?
understand
No,
your
'cause
statement.
I don't understand the
you
statement.
guys were saying all this stuff. He only played with one 1,000 yard rusher, Reggie Bush, one defense ranked in the top 10. It makes me think of.
That don't make me think of that.
I'm saying the
It
Dolphins.
makes me think of like
Dolphins
the
ain't that
Jets.
much better.
I don't think it makes me think of the
And
Jets.
Dolphins
yo.
ain't that much better.
Not the Dolphins, bro.
Dolphins.
You were gonna
the
say?
Dolphins had
Had
multiple
Multiple.
1,000
what?
1,000 yard rushes.
And what you guys say? Everybody got better after they left the Dolphins.
Listen,
Did they
this
not?
dude.
Did they not?
Anyhow, right?
Did they not?
What about the Lions? Winners or losers?
The Lions is a winner. I mean, you don't. It's too early to say, but on the face
early?
value, it's too early to say.
Really? Oh, I guess I know.
I mean, you're looking at the picks, right?
Yeah,
You're looking at the picks. The picks may not pan out if McVay and the Rams are able to make it to NFC, the championship game or the Super Bowl and all that stuff. Those picks are really end of the first round draft picks, right? And it doesn't really. You're pretty much hit or miss at that point.
Well, here's the reason I think they're a winner too, and I'm gonna get you to P. The reason because I want to speak about that, but
rock out.
the reason why I say that is because they're the winner is because those picks are probably at the end of the draft 32, 31, but man, because they have a buffer in Goff, the Lions are going to lose. Goff is not going to get them into the playoffs. Lions are going to get top 5 in the next 2-3 years, no matter what. Anyways, so now you got a top 5 number one picks in the first round and a late round. Oh, they're winners, bro. And you can drop Goff after next year because he has like 23.
This is why I say it's too early to say because you're only winners if
Based
your
on the
general manager and coach know how to pick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Plus,
Yeah.
I think that, in my opinion, they're a loser. And I think they're a loser because it's so much what ifs. Can you pick the right players?
Of course.
Can those players get you there? And then the only thing that we know for sure is that it's going to take time and years for you to pan out to be a good team. Whereas I think that the Rams got the player that they needed to potentially get them over the hump. Do I think they're as good as Pat Mahomes' team, Kansas City? No. But do I think that a team that made the playoffs got better? Yes.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, they're a winner.
All right. What about Jared Goff? Winner or loser?
Jared Goff sucks. He's lucky to be in the NFL.
All right, that answers that question. What do you think, V?
I don't need to comment on
All
it.
right, so that's 3 sucks.
He's better than Garoppolo, though.
Yeah, but the thing about Jared Goff is like don't expect the previous fantasy production that you know what I mean when
Nowhere
you're having
near.
over 500.
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
And that was like
I don't even
every
think-
other-
500 pass
every
attempts
other
and all that
game
stuff.
and
Yeah,
stuff, yeah.
The reason and the other
McVay-
thing is Goff is a loser because man, we just talked about him. Galladay
Yeah, where's
is gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Marvin Jones is gonna be gone.
Yeah.
There's no
I
other
feel-
receivers there.
I actually
don't
feel
know
sorry
anybody.
for Swift.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
feel sorry for Swift. But
and that's where he's going to be a bad pick because now they're going to try to run him and run him and run him, and he has no offensive line, and he has no other receivers and
you know how with the Brady and what's the coach?
Aaron's,
No,
Bruce Aaron's,
no,
Belichick?
Belichick. We were like, is it Belichick or is it Brady? Why they
Yeah.
won the Super Bowl? But it's both of them. The reason why Goff looks good is because of McVay.
Yeah,
not because of Goff.
Not because of Goff. Goff is done. Goff is over.
Yeah,
all right.
McVay's scheme
Goff or
to
Haskins?
Goff's talent. Haskins.
Yeah, man. It's tough. It's a toss up. It's a toss up to me. It's a toss up to me because I haven't seen Haskins play really
Since
you know what I mean?
Ohio.
Right. So it's a toss up to me. I don't know, man. I just don't. I'm not trying to hate on Goff, but I just don't see Goff as an NFL starter.
Yeah, he's
without
really
that
not.
coaching,
of course
and
not.
the coach was just scheming up the somewhat play action and all that
Dude,
stuff.
the guy wanted to throw the ball long but couldn't.
Yeah, that's
They had to do nothing but short passes.
yeah.
Like,
It kept on being short, 5, 10.
yeah.
And plus, you got to
And
get a receiver out
it
there.
It
too,
actually
like you said.
worked. Like,
Got him
that's
to the
why I
playoffs.
said he's such a good coach. It's
Yep.
it's
Got him to the playoffs. What a backup. What about Rams? Winner or
man.
loser?
Winner for me, man.
yeah,
winner for me. And the wide receivers, winners too.
Winners too.
Jesus.
it makes me want to keep Woods. Now.
Jesus.
Like,
Woods.
Yeah.
Cup.
Woods, Cup. Oh my God.
Akers,
These-
all of them gonna win.
Akers is gonna eat right now. Like Akers is
Yeah, he's gonna eat.
Akers. I think we say Akers should be like late second, third.
Yeah. Mhm.
Akers is like mid second right
Yeah,
now.
mid-second.
Akers
Easy.
gonna be mid second because now McVay gets hit. Gets a quarterback that can pass down the field. He can scheme that stuff up, man. And if he can get a speedster,
Yeah,
It's
it's
over.
Let me refresh your guys' memory on Matthew Stafford. You remember the game that you should remember. You should remember this game because you had Galladay this year. That they
You
came
only had it
back
for
and
like one
won.
game though.
Yeah, it was the Atlanta game.
Oh, that's
that they came back and won that Atlanta game.
yeah.
And the passes that he made to come back and win that game.
yeah.
No, the dude.
The dude could throw, bro.
Stafford
You
can
remember
throw.
that
We know he
pass
can
that-
throw.
Listen,
I think he may have came close to dropped it, but Galladay
Galladay got-
it was
yeah.
a bomb that he threw to him.
right, like in stride.
It's stride. Like,
That's the other thing. So the thing all right. So granted, Stafford hadn't won anything, but if he had the line that he hasn't, he ain't got to run out of the pocket every single time and all that stuff, and he can just focus on staying in the pocket and pass the ball. The dude can be a beast, and I think he's gonna get that opportunity on the Rams this year. 2021, I should say. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I think that entire offense is gonna be,
potent.
really good offense.
Lions-
It's one of the
Lions-
top offense. And
Lions need
I
a
agree.
great general manager, man. Because we look at it for decades, bro. They've always only had like one good player.
Yeah, Megatron for years.
And then Stafford came in. They didn't really get it together to get into the playoffs. Then before then, you had Barry Sanders, and Barry is the only player on that team. It's like they can't pick multiple players. They don't know how to pick players.
Where do you guys think Galladay goes?
Dolphins.
Okay, I'll say that.
Nah, I mean,
Listen,
I
Dolphins.
I don't know, bro. To be honest with you, I don't know because the thing with Galladay is it's that injury. He can go to any team. To be
Yeah,
honest.
that
I don't
injury-
see him going to Stafford.
that injury scares me, man.
It's
Like,
the hip, ain't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
That injury
Yeah.
scares me, and I think the dude is just waiting to be signed so he can just, hey guys, thank you for signing me. I appreciate the contract. I'm about to do surgery and I'm out for the year.
Yeah, and yeah.
That's how I.
So you got to be really careful with that.
Yeah, you better work him out, like really work him out, like you know what I mean.
He's a
You know what would be
he's
a great
beast, though.
location if they would have money, and I feel like that would be a team that would do it. KC,
Yeah,
KC would bring him on there, let him chill for a
KC
little
got
bit.
enough, man. I don't even
But
wanna
they're
see
gonna
him.
let
Nah, they
Watkins is gonna be gone. They already signed
I
Watkins
don't
to
give- they
14
don't need
million,
Watkins,
bro. They
bro.
don't need him. I know, but I'm just
I don't
saying,
want to
hey.
see Casey get any more players. To be honest with you, bro, can you go somewhere else? Like, Jesus, bro. Like, they don't need
make the league more
Yeah,
competitive,
exactly,
not
bro.
just make
Like,
it top heavy.
Yeah, bro. Like, go to Chicago
Giants.
or Giants or somebody, bro. Come on, bro.
But
Not Casey.
they were talking about Marvin Jones' situation. Like they think Patriots may be going after him too. For Marvin.
Patriots need to focus on a quarterback.
Yeah,
Listen, they're
that's
gonna
what
get
they
Garoppolo.
need, yeah.
They're gonna get Garoppolo. 49ers.
Patriots is being shown
49ers
up right
need to
now
figure
'cause
out what they're gonna trade. for.
Homeboys in the Super Bowl 55 and they're at home.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
So,
Man, all of those New England fans that was like,
they jumped the bandwagon.
We're fine. Brady's gone. Blah blah blah. We'll do fine. We have the coach that put him there. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, it wasn't a coach, man.
It's not looking to.
yeah.
Not looking like that anymore.
Last and lose, man. Like hey, I was gonna say, who's the winner between 49ers since they didn't not make that trade. I thought they were gonna make that trade for Stafford, but they didn't make that trade, so that's dumb. So they're still basically in the same situation that they're in right now with Garoppolo.
I read an article that they're interested in
Ain't nobody
the
out there.
49ers. They're interested in trading for
Watson?
Kirk Cousin.
Yeah, but what would Minnesota go after though? Minnesota has nobody.
Right. So I don't see why they would trade.
Minnesota
trade
has
their
nobody
player.
right now.
You know who I think the Dolphins should trade out of the third spot.
I think they will.
Yeah, I think they will too.
Because I didn't.
And get who?
No.
No,
Meaning
trade
they'll,
out.
trade
meaning
out. Go
for
like
multiple draft
6,
picks.
7. They'll probably trade.
Go to 6 and another first.
A team that needs
get
a
more
quarterback.
first rounders.
Yeah. Yeah, they trade to a team that needs more quarterback. Go to like 7 or
Yeah.
8. Still get a top receiver because the top receiver is either Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith, right, from Alabama.
Yeah, like a Panthers probably trade up to get a quarterback.
Because Panthers is talking about getting a quarterback, even though they just signed their quarterback. What's the name of the quarterback again? Originally from Minnesota.
Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last in news, man. 2 of the players from Kansas City Chiefs got COVID now because they're the barber.
Well, not just close contact. They weren't.
They got
tested
close contact? Okay.
right? Not tested positive. So if they, from my understanding, if they test negative all the way up to Sunday morning, then they will be They will be able to play. So Robinson and one of the center. Yeah. So. Hey man, that's terrible to know. They said it could have been a possible 20 players.
People, yo.
Yeah, 20 players
Yo,
on Kansas
as
City.
that barber, like, bro, what are you thinking right now? Dude? You had to know, bro.
I don't think he knew.
Yeah, he probably didn't know.
Asymptomatic.
He probably had asymptomatic or very mild symptoms.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that would have been terrible, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Because Pat Mahomes was one of that 20.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Let's get into the first quarter.
See,
man.
I wouldn't be thinking about being around anybody.
Nah, I'm good. That's why I said, like, as a barber, like, you ain't on point.
Nah, if I'm playing in the Super Bowl, I'm not around anybody. Nobody's coming to my house. I'm not trying to deal with you.
It's your barber, though. It's a barber for the
trust
team.
Me, Brady ain't on that. Brady's trying to win. His wife ain't even around.
Brady
in the
cut
room.
his own.
I don't think kids or wife are
Kids
even
ain't nobody
in the house.
Yeah.
No, Brady, but the
He's
kids
on
ain't never.
blackout
They in
mode
New
right
York.
now, bro.
They would never down.
He
here,
is
bro.
watching film as we speak.
Yeah.
And he's going to be watching film until 6 in the morning and he's going to go to practice.
He can watch all he want to watch right now, but he gonna lose on Sunday, bro.
We'll see, man. We'll see on that, man. We'll see on that.
Let's get into the first quarter, man. What we want to do is go ahead and talk about the Chiefs.
Right.
Second quarter, we're going to talk about the Tampa Bay Bucks, man. As for the Chiefs, man, what do you think they need to do to win this game?
Play like the Chiefs, man. Play like how they know how to play. They have the better team offensively. I'm not going to lie. They have the better weapons. Kelsey has been a monster this year. We've talked about him almost every single week.
Last 2 performances have been incredible.
Tyreek Hill, we know that he is the best breakout player, arguably in the NFL. Definitely the best breakout player this coming Sunday. So with those 3, and Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL currently. So they have the weapons to win this football game, and they are the favorites. Do I think they're going to win? Not necessarily so, but I do think that they are the favorites to go in. So they just have to do them, and I think they are going to do them.
For me, the Chiefs. All right. So Pat Mahomes, in order to beat Tampa Bay, they're going to need to do what the Chief does best, which is pass the ball, and that's the weakest link or the weakest part of the Tampa Bay defense.
Right.
You can pass against the Tampa Bay defense, and so I think the wide receivers on Tampa Bay will be successful. Not Tampa Bay. I'm sorry, Kansas City will be successful in that regard. Robinson possibly be out. If he's out, Hardman is a good play if you're playing single slate DFS. And I expect him to get like a few targets, and it could be that that difference maker on that team. For the running game to be successful on Kansas City, they're gonna need to rotate all 3 backs just to stay fresh and start hitting like Sue and Pierre-Paul and all the defensive players. Keep pounding for them to have any success. Because if they keep one player like a Clyde just running the ball, he's just gonna be running in a brick wall. The dude is already small as it is. He can't even, he can't punch the ball through it. He's gonna have to beat them on the edges. But other than that, if they want the run game to be successful, they have to rotate the back as
Let me ask you a question.
fresh legs.
So, I agree with your point. However, I think that Tampa knows this, and you speak of Pierre-Paul and Seward, these guys. Kansas City's run game, I think, is dead in the water. I don't think they could do nothing come Sunday to even have an effect on this game. Hold on. So, but I do think that Tampa is going to scheme for that. So I think that they're going to get to Pat Mahomes a lot more than what people are expecting. You agree with
Oh
that?
yeah, I 100%.
To help them with
that rushing
to
game.
help them with the Kelseys
Right,
and
exactly.
and Tyreek Hill getting down the field.
Yes, I agree with that 100%. The rushing game of Tampa Bay will be on fire this Sunday, and that's what's going to disrupt Pat Mahomes. And if you really look at the games that they have lost this year, that's how they got beaten, is by that rushing game on Pat Mahomes. It's not that he get flustered. It's just like he's not getting time to get
the ball down to Tyreek Hill and the Kelseys of the world.
Right. I think that's how, like, Jason Pierre-Paul probably have like 2 sacks in this game. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well,
Sue probably.
How do you feel? What do you think they need to do to beat that Russian defense? What does Kansas City need to do to get away with that Russian defense? Because, like you said,
as I said, it's fresh legs. Like they have to. Darrell Williams, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and a sprinkle, a sprinkle of Bell. Like, they're gonna need to use all three, and the reason why I say they're gonna need to use all three is because all three have different running styles, right? And all three will add something. None of these guys are gonna get over 100 yards. I don't think anybody on the Kansas City. I don't even think any of them are going to get over 50 yards, to be honest with you. But you need that fresh legs. Like, Darrell Williams is a straight up the middle kind of a guy, right? Le'Veon Bell is, he's a delay runner, so he can, he add that thing where the defense probably misread and just delay, and he's looking for that hole, and then he can punch it. Clyde is just going to run on the edges. Better not go in the middle because he's done.
Because he's done.
To me, if you look at last year, it was it Williams that had the monster game in the Super Bowl?
Yep.
Yeah.
And the year before,
not Darrell Williams.
Not Darrell Williams.
Not Darrell Williams.
Yeah.
And the year before it was somebody else. From what? It was somebody else that had, or 2 years ago. My point is that I think that there's going to have to be a player from Kansas City outside of Pat Mahomes, Kelsey, and Tyreek that's going to have to show up.
And that's where I say
there's
Hardman
two players. I think there's 2 players. I think it's either Hardman or, believe it or not, I think it will be Bell. I think that outlier would be Bell because they're not expecting it.
I'm not as confident as you are when it comes to Bell. Hardman, yes, I agree with you 100%. But Bell, dude, no. Hey, I'm not. That dude will not be in any lineup I'll make this week. So if he does, hey, I stand corrected. Hardman, on the other hand,
He's
now that
be in my lineup,
good for you, man. Hardman, on the other hand, though, the fact that Robinson is on that COVID watch list.
Yeah.
If he doesn't make it back for the game on Sunday, if he doesn't have all negative tests all the way up to the game on Sunday, then he's Hardman is gonna be a good focus for Pat Mahomes out of the Kelsey, out of the Tyreek Hill, and he's gonna add some value to that game, and he could be the difference maker in that game if Kansas City should win.
Yeah, they will win, but yeah.
Why are you so? Let me ask you a question. Why are you so confident in Kansas City winning this game?
I don't. Tampa Bay's secondary is not that good. I see. Man, I believe in Reed. Man, Reed changed plays multiple times. That offensive coordinator knows how to change the plays and get right, no matter when it is, first quarter, second quarter, third, halftime kick in, they'll switch out the plays. I mean, when Tampa Bay played Kansas City in the beginning of the season, they were up already, and then Tampa, dropped 14 more points to get the game closer. And I think KC won 27-24. Obviously, it's a totally different team now. KC is more explosive now than they were back then. Granted, their Tampa Bay's defense is way better now than they were back then, but that secondary for Tampa's defense is not good. The secondary for Kansas City's defense is good. Also,
they're okay.
Dude, they can't throw on them. They cannot throw on that secondary, man.
Yes, they can. Let's not get it twisted. Yeah. Kansas City is not.
They're not throwing on. Tom Brady is not throwing on that secondary, man. Mathis is going to be right there, yo. Honey Badger is going to be right there.
Relax.
2 interceptions by KC this in Super Bowl.
2 interceptions.
2 interceptions. KC Super Bowl.
I'm willing to take that. You want to do 20 on that?
20 on that.
20 on that.
20 on that.
20 on that.
20 on it.
Like 2 interceptions?
2 interceptions secondary.
KC's defense is not Rams or Chicago or they're not like
KC's rush defense changes in the playoffs.
Their defense is predicated by their offense.
Crazy.
Their defense is predicated by
2
their
interceptions, my dude.
Okay. I forgot what I was going to say because I got lost on that. But yeah, personally, this is what I was going to say. KC, to me, you were talking about how explosive their offense is. I think their offense is. I think their offense was more explosive last year than it is this year. They don't look. Last year they looked like a well-oiled machine, even though they were playing from behind and throughout the playoffs. They looked like, okay, we didn't show up in the first quarter. Okay, let's go out and win it now. And 3 touchdowns. I think individually they look good. Kelsey probably looks the best that he's looking. And granted, he's looked good every year.
Yeah.
But he's on fire. He's their best player this year.
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes, he has the injury. He had a concussion. He had, they as a team collectively, they don't look like how they did last year. Plus, they're going in as the favorites. Tom Brady has something to prove. Mike Evans wants a chip. It's Gronk and Brown want dude. These boys are going to show up, bro. This is one shot, one opportunity, bro. Like you understand what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna have some fun with C over there because he's talking about how great Kansas City secondary is.
No, I didn't say. See, that's what I'm saying. You be just throwing numbers.
You just
I
said
did
they
not
were
say
great.
great.
You
They
said
said
they were
they're
great. You said that.
No. Hold on.
You said that they can't
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you.
You said that they can't throw on them.
I'm gonna tell you what I said.
Steep, bro.
I said no. I said great. See, but what you
said
done?
they can't
I
throw
said
on them.
great, and when I said great, I said in the playoffs. He's about to drop stats in a regular season. KC's defense does not play well in the regular season. Once they get in the playoffs, it's a whole different team.
You said
rush
that
defense and
Tampa
everything. So
cannot
pick
throw
your
on them.
stats on the
Go
on the
ahead,
playoffs.
Ren.
Get your
Go
stats
ahead,
on the
Ren.
playoffs now, Ren. Don't do your
ahead, Ren.
stats in the season.
Go ahead, Ren.
No, hey, they play different teams and they pretty much play the same teams and throughout the season, right?
But get your stats for the playoffs.
No. I'm gonna have some fun. Who allowed more touchdown, Kansas City or Tampa Bay?
Kansas City.
Same, 29 both. Who? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Who allowed more yards? Total yards, just passing yards.
Tampa.
Who allowed?
Kansas City.
Tampa allowed more yards, but you know what the yard difference is?
Don't matter. Don't matter to me.
Less than 200.
Don't
yards.
matter to me.
Okay.
Less than 200 yards.
Go ahead.
It is what it is.
200 yards.
7
All right.
points to 7 points.
Just passing. Not talking about overall defense. What in the regular season? And we're talking about the regular season. Where do you think Kansas City ranked?
And what, pass defense?
Just pass defense.
In regular season, they probably ranked 25.
They were
They
ranked.
were about in 30, yeah.
Right, Kansas City was actually 14. They're middle of the pack, and Tampa Bay was 21, really and truly. So it's not much difference in the secondary.
What?
I will.
That is a big difference, bro.
But all right, so we're talking
How many
about,
interceptions did Tom Brady have this season?
Relax. Dude, you're talking like Kansas City has top corners.
I'm just
Relax,
asking
dude.
you, how many
They're
interceptions did Tom
they're
Brady
not,
have? Bro?
Listen, they're not. There's
And
no
you're talking
guy
about like
on-
Tampa Bay
there's
has like
no
top
guy-
receivers,
There's
bro.
no
Come on,
guy in
man.
Kansas City's secondary that can stop Mike Evans or keep up with him. Stop it.
Mike
Like,
Evans is gonna stop himself, bro. Like, come on, Evans is not no threat,
Listen,
my dude.
listen.
Get out of here,
At the end of
man.
the day, Tampa's defense is predicated by the rush defense. That's they had the number. What was it? Top 3 rush defense in the NFL.
Yep.
So, to my earlier point, they're going to be able to get to Pat Mahomes. I guarantee you 3+ sacks in this game.
Sacks is nothing. The sacks is nothing. That's inevitable, right? They're gonna get sacks. Both of the sides are gonna get sacks. I'm telling you. That boy Brady gonna have 2 interceptions. I wouldn't be surprised if he don't get a first interception in the first throw.
Okay.
Yo, so let's get to second quarter, man. Like going to Tampa Bay side, right? Like, as you know, Tampa Bay, the Bucks are making history to be the first team to play at home for the Super Bowl, right? So they somewhat have home field advantage, right?
Yep.
what do they need to do to win the game, and what do you think they may do, or what do you think they may do to lose this game?
You want to take this one, or you want me to go?
Hey, let Tampa go first, man. You know Tampa got to go first, bro. Don't do that to him, man.
Relax. Let me not
don't say relaxing. You just was all TV
don't get
up.
Me started, bro. Do not get me started on these Dolphins.
Yo,
bro.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna edit that Tom Brady picture with Trump and put Tom Brady, you, and Trump. All like
Do what you gotta do, bro.
Like,
Do what you gotta
just
do.
holding hands.
What does Tampa have to do? Tampa's defense need to play well. Play like how they've been playing. I think they're Tampa's defense is the reason why they've gotten this far. And if they show up, I think Brady would do the rest. The offense would do the rest to get the job done. So if they could come out, stop Pat Mahomes and that electric offense a few plays, I think that Brady is going to use that moment and capitalize. In moments like these high intensity, big moments, defining moments of your career, experience counts as, I'm not going to curse, but as a mother, right? It does. That plays a lot. And yes, Pat Mahomes is a better quarterback, but Brady has that experience against him. And don't ever get it twisted. He knows who the GOAT is.
Who knows?
Pat Mahomes. And there is some form of fear going into that game, knowing that you're playing against Brady.
Even the coach.
Even the coach. You're going up against Brady. He's looking forward to the moment, but don't get it twisted that he's just going to go in, relax. There's no pressure against him. He's going up against a guy that he models. That he probably thinks himself is the GOAT.
Yeah.
You know? And that guy is going in, proving something to the world. He knows that this is his last shot. So we reference the Michael Jordans. We reference all these greats in other sports. Brady is that great. And he's not going to, I'm confident enough that he's not going to pass up this opportunity. So if the defense comes out, they get the stops that they need to get. I think that Brady, along with the core that he has, because he has arguably if you're looking at names, he has better names. He has the Antonio Browns, the Godwins, the Gronks. He has what it takes.
So we're looking at
he
names.
Has a better. Hold on. He has. I'm saying names. These guys are Hall of Famers. Antonio Brown is a Hall of Famer. Gronk is a Hall of Famer. Godwin can be a Hall of Famer. Mike Evans is on the road to being a Hall of Famer. So he has the talent to get this done. So if the offense comes out, they play like the way that they've played throughout these playoffs, and he capitalizes, and you force Pat Mahomes to play from behind, and you get that rush defense going, hey, you could come out with a W in Tampa at Super Bowl 55. The talks
it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, the talks between Brady, who is it, Brady or Belichick, is over. All of that plays into this, man. Like, dude is up right now, bro.
Yeah. Listen, go ahead, bro.
All right, so Tampa Bay. All right, so I like stats.
Yeah, I know you do.
I like stats. So, and you say, all right, don't talk about the regular season, just talk about the playoffs.
Just want playoffs, bro.
Don't listen. Talk about.
All right, I'm gonna talk about the playoffs. So,
Playoffs.
So this is how Tampa Bay is gonna win. Is their defense? Their defense is a way better defense than Kansas City defense. Tampa, since the playoffs started, way better defense than the
when has Kansas City been a good?
Wait, are we talking about secondary or pass rush?
We're talking about everything, and I'm gonna talk about everything.
Oh, you
all
talking
right?
about
So
Kansas
wait.
City?
I'm gonna talk. Yo, takeaways: Tampa Bay 5, Kansas City 2. This is just the playoff I'm talking about. All right.
Takeaways, what? How much?
5 versus 2.
Who? Tampa?
Sacks 7 versus 2. Okay.
Tampa, right?
Tampa. Yeah, Tampa. Rushing yards allowed 85 versus 120. You see what I'm saying? The only stat Kansas City beat them in is yards, and it's only 40 yards more allowed. That's it. Every other statistic.
Could you go to the statistic that Tampa played KC in I think week 6? See what comes up.
You said no.
Oh my
you
God.
said
No, I'm just saying. If we're gonna do comparables,
You said only playoffs.
You called me
only
out. You
playoffs.
called me out. So I went for the playoffs.
I'm just saying.
And
I got you.
now you're gonna-
I heard you stats on the playoffs, bro. I got you. I got
Right.
you.
So how are we gonna go all the way back to that just to
got
prove
you,
your
I got
point?
you,
Like
I got you,
you
I
know what I'm
got
saying?
you. Yeah.
So the defense is where it's at.
Yeah.
Kansas City secondary is not that great, like you're trying to make them out to be. And
2 interceptions.
and Tampa Bay offense is more potent. I hate to say this. They have more weapons on Tampa Bay offense than Kansas City offense. Kansas City, if you take those two guys out, I know they're hard to take out, but if you take those two guys out, and with the rush defense that Tampa Bay has, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
When you say more weapons, right? Because their names are there. AB is there. AB doesn't get a lot of catches in the game. They don't have they have Gronk that is not that great right now, but they do got Evans. They do have Godwin. But you have on the KC side, you have the same. You have Kelsey. You have Hill. You got interchangeable wide receivers that's going in and out. If you want to talk about running backs, they definitely got that.
They have running backs other than Hill and Kelsey, which those are like the
That's
top.
only two, bro.
There is nothing else,
The
bro.
offense consists of three guys: Pat Mahomes, Kelsey, and Tyreek Hill.
All right,
That's it.
who does the offense consist of in Tampa?
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
No. We're not talking about Tom. We're talking about wide receivers. Because if you say that, then it's also not AB. It's Godwin and it's Evans.
So wait, let me put something in perspective for you. All right, so pick out of these players. All right, rank these players. Right, rank these
You
players.
don't want me to rank them.
I'm gonna have you rank these players. Antonio Brown, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hardman,
Mm-hmm.
Robinson,
Okay, go ahead. I know
Scotty Miller. Let's go. Who's on the top of that?
All right.
These are all
AB, Hardman,
enough
Robinson,
said.
Scotty Miller.
Enough said. Enough said.
AB's there. I got you.
right. So that's what I'm saying. Like you're looking at like.
But I'm not looking at it as I'm looking at it as a whole. Holistically, yeah. You know what I mean? That it makes sense. But as far as AB being on Tampa, he hasn't been like, wow.
As I said, I would give Kelsey. All right. So Kansas City has the best tight end going up in this matchup. Kansas City has the fastest and one of the best wide receiver in Tyreek Hill. Kansas City has the better coach. I would give them all that. You see what I'm saying? Running game, defense, and
100% on the running game. Defense, yes.
spitting here on the quarterback. Because the thing about Tom
definitely,
Brady,
you split hair on the quarterback.
Yeah,
You-
Tom
I
Brady
agree
ain't
with you on
losing.
that. Yeah,
Like,
100%.
Let me say something though, and I don't want to leave these playoffs. Sue.
Yeah. Second
Sue-
time going to the Super Bowl again, by the way. He went with the Rams.
Yeah. Yes.
Sue wants to
Oh,
win.
now you Sue? Now before
No,
you
it's not-
hated
not
Sue.
me. No, not- I'm-
You hated Sue when he was in Miami. Now you Sue.
I hate anybody that's in my Sue wants to win.
Yeah, Sue
Pierre
definitely
Paul
wants
wants
to
to
win.
win. These guys are coming
Are
out.
hungry. That
They're
rush
hu-
defense
yeah.
is hungry. I agree with you.
There-
100%.
there's not just the Brady aspect of it. There's guys out there that want to win this game. It's different for
I agree with you.
Tampa than it is for Kansas City.
Yeah.
Kansas City, they're probably going to be here next year, and probably the year
Year
after.
after, right?
You understand what I'm saying? And they unconsciously know that. Tom Brady, this may be your only shot. The Leonard Fournettes of the world.
Yep.
This may be your
You know
only
the
shot.
Yep.
So
LaShawn McCoy already came out and said he's retiring after the Super Bowl.
exactly.
Sean McCoy retired
I
last
mean,
Super Bowl.
he needs a ring.
I mean, he retired last year. He got a ring.
When?
McCoy got a ring with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, last year. You're
Last
right.
year.
Yeah, last year.
He just didn't play
trust me,
in
he
the
won.
Super Bowl.
He didn't play in the game.
He wouldn't mind another one. He
Yeah.
Funny
Yeah, I
enough,
can do it.
you're on the opposite team this year. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. There's a lot of people. Sue, like we said, Sue, we're having 2 chances with the Rams the first time, and then this year. Then you got, as you just stated, him, and then you got there's one more. Who was
Pierre
it?
Paul?
Pierre Paul was because he won the ring. I believe he won it with Giants. So there's a lot of different players. AB and they didn't win, and Bell they didn't win, but they're
They
both
want
in
to
the
solidify
in the
their
playoffs.
careers, and
Yeah.
and Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette are better running backs than Clyde Hilaire and Bell at this point in Bell's career.
Right,
So
and then it's an easier.
That's why I said
it's
they got a
it's an
better running game.
Easier matchup.
Easier matchup.
Yeah, for them versus, you know what I mean?
Well, you know what I like about the one thing with Tampa's defense is they're rush defense. They're going after you to sack you. The thing about KC defense, they don't rush. They kind of stay
Dude, they were ranked.
put.
Their rush defense was ranked 21 in the regular season.
Yeah. No, I know. They don't rush. They kind of stay put in that hole and kind of wait for the running back to come to you.
them, right?
And then if
So
they
they give up a lot
realize
of
that,
yardage.
and then if they realize that, hey, oh no, it's the quarterback that has it, then they try to go in, and at that point, it's kind of too late.
Yeah.
I personally think that this is going to be Patrick Mahomes' hardest Super Bowl to win.
Yeah, for the future. No, you never know.
Who was a better defense, San Francisco 49ers or Tampa? Last year, San Francisco 49ers, not this year. Ooh.
This is a problem. This is a problem.
Ooh.
I think. I think San Francisco had a slightly better defense, but the problem is that their offense sucked. So a lot has to do with if you're. No matter how good your defense is, Jacksonville had a really good defense and they couldn't do anything.
Just off it, the quarterback.
Yeah. So if your defense stays on the field, your defense is going to get worn down.
Worn down. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think that's the problem. Is that last year's Super Bowl they couldn't the offense can capitalize. I don't think that's the situation with Tampa.
All right.
See, to answer your question, I agree. San Fran had a better defense, but who has the better offense, better quarterback, and better offensive weapons? You see what I'm saying? Tampa Bay, and so they're more evenly matched with Kansas City than San Francisco last year. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's going to be a tougher matchup. The defense is going to have to play their heart out on the Kansas City side if they're trying to win. They're going to have to figure out a way to get Brady flustered. But the thing about Brady, you can never count out any one of these quarterbacks out of the game, no matter what the score is.
Personally, too, man, we can't negate the fact that they went into Lambeau and won.
Oh no, I'm not. Yeah.
That
was surprising in itself.
Exactly. So that was against a good Green Bay.
It was a great game.
A Hall of Fame quarterback, a good offense, and it was in Lambeau in minus whatever degrees or however,
20.
I remember you guys was like, "Yo," in that cold, I was like, Psh, "Check it out."
And I personally thought they were going to lose.
I thought they were going to lose. Yeah.
So
they were close. I mean, listen, it was going back and forth. It wasn't like it was a blowout.
And then the defense showed up.
The defense showed up.
Yeah, it showed up. Remember,
it was that quarterback.
Remember,
it was that receiver.
It was that one play. I mean, not one play, but it was that one series that you go from scoring a touchdown to doing a field goal with 2 minutes left to go. Because other than that, they were just going back and forth.
No, I get you.
I get you. But like you said, it takes one series that changes the whole game, no matter what. You know what I mean? So. And that's probably what's going to happen against this in the Super Bowl right now. It may be 1 or 2 series that's going to change the whole game, and that's it. Because I agree with you. I don't see. It's hard for me to see that Brady's not going to go all in.
Right.
It's like he's going to go. I don't care if Brady's losing by 24 points. Brady's in that game, and he's going all in no matter what. He's going to get that team back up. But like I said, I'm still on there. What do you think Tampa needs to do to stop Tyreek or stop Kelsey?
To stop Tyreek, you can't stop him. So the only way to stop Tyreek is for the rush defense to get to Pat Mahomes so that he can't throw that long ball. That's the only way to stop Tyreek. You can't. If you're going to give Pat Mahomes time, you're not going to stop Tyreek.
The rush is they need that rush to work for them to be successful against Kansas City. All in all, man, it's going to be an epic game. I feel like it's going to be one of the best Super Bowl I've ever seen. Seriously.
I think so too.
It's going to be
it's going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun, man.
It's going to be very interesting. So let's go ahead and get to what you said, Tampa. What do you think the score is going to be?
Personally, man, I think the score is going to be
that kind of ruins you can answer.
Yeah, no,
it kind of ruins the next segment.
we wait until the next segment. We wait until the next segment because if I tell you guys that, then it's gonna be
all right. Let's get to the third quarter, there, man. Knock it out. What's your say?
So the third quarter, I'm gonna have some fun with you guys. I need somebody to keep these picks so we can. I don't know. Somebody bring up a spreadsheet or something so to keep these picks so we can know exactly what each of us picked and see who had the most for the next show, who had the most wins for the next show.
You gonna do that, P?
No, you can go ahead and knock
All right. So first and foremost, man. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go over some of the prop bets.
I'll try.
Hold on.
What we're gonna do? We're gonna go over the couple of the.
You got
picks.
them in order, right?
Yeah, I'll hit
He
them.
has them in order. I'll
Yeah. So for the prop bets, it's gonna be we're gonna go over all the prop bets on DraftKings. Not all, but from most of them that we found to be interesting. So we're about to have some fun with this. It's gonna be fun. All right. So first question: who wins the coin toss and heads or tails that they're gonna win it by?
This is a toss-up, Tampa.
Yeah, I'm gonna go KC wins it, but they're gonna kick it off.
Doesn't matter who
wins it.
yeah,
Just who
wins
it.
right. They flip
I
the
feel
coin,
like- I
who's
feel
gonna
like-
win it, and what they're gonna call.
Who's gonna win it?
So there's two variables to that question.
That's hard, bro. I want to say Casey's gonna
It's a
win.
50-50 either way.
Yeah, I got KC heads
I got Casey winning and Casey.
kicking it,
No, I have them
receiving it.
receiving it.
Nah.
So I have Tampa Bay and heads.
So you said KC heads or KC tails, bro?
Yeah.
What do
That's
mean
all you
Casey
need.
Heads or tails, Casey.
They're
Heads or
gonna
tails?
call whatever they're gonna call, heads or tails, when they win
So
that.
Casey's the one calling.
Yeah.
I think Casey wins it.
All right, so Kansas City win it. What are you gonna call it?
What
Heads or
did they
tails?
call? Heads or tails?
Tails.
All right. So you see that.
And you got KC heads or Tampa?
I say Tampa heads. All right. First player to catch a pass. Just to catch a pass. It could be any team. So
See, that sucks.
so because I said Tampa is gonna win the toss, I'm gonna say first pass is gonna be to Godwin. That's the first player to catch a pass on the Super
First
Bowl.
pass is going to be the Gronk.
I say first pass is going to be the Kelsey.
How you gonna say Kansas City? Oh well, you can Kansas
yeah,
City can
because
still win. Yeah,
he can-
and
KC
still
can
defer
win
and,
and
and
defer.
still defer.
Yeah,
So you
All right.
say who, Paul?
Kelsey.
Kelsey?
Oh, you doing it?
Yeah.
All right. So Kansas City first play, is it gonna be a run or a pass?
Run.
Pass. The run sucks.
I say pass too, man.
if you run, you're
Yeah.
F.
I say Kansas City
What would
first
you run the
play.
ball for?
Kansas City first
You
play
don't
is a
even have
pass.
run.
Yeah.
We could name 5 guys between 3 of us and two,
I
two
guess
other people.
because
We
what
can
I'm
stop them
what
with
I'm
the
looking
run.
at, I'm looking at the reverse, and it's still a pass.
Yeah,
Not a hand out.
Kansas City first play is a pass for me.
All right.
Tampa Bay first play, run or a pass?
Run.
Run.
See, that's not a good question. Good question is Tampa Bay first play, run or pass. Who's the runner?
Nah, I mean, just run. We're gonna get to those. Don't worry.
I even think the runner is going to be Ronald Jones.
I think it's gonna be.
All right. Tampa Bay's first fumble. Ronald
Dude, are you
Jones.
doing this?
Yes.
Ronald
man.
Jones.
Yeah, dude, like let's go down this list. Let's go down this. We have a long list, man. We have a whole quarter, but we have a long list. We have a long list to get through.
Yo,
So
that is dope.
so we're gonna do some over and unders, right? So Pat Mahomes fantasy points. This is not anything else but fantasy points based on DraftKings. So Pat Mahomes fantasy points over or under 28.5. I say over
What was the amount?
28.5.
Under.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. That defense is gonna be a beast.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go over
Because I'm trying to think if I think who's going to win the game, if he goes over, that means that Casey wins. So
Yeah, he's over.
okay, I got under. You got over?
yeah, I got Kansas City over.
Kansas City? Oh, you got Pat.
Pat Mahomes
right?
Pat Mahomes over.
Okay,
So over for me. Yeah, over.
I have
Over.
under.
All right. Tom Brady fantasy points over or under 22.5.
3 points under.
Over for me. Taking the overs here.
You said 28.5 or 23.5?
22.5. Over for me.
This one's close, man. That's right on the nail.
Over for me, man.
I'm
Over.
I'm going under. I think one of the running backs is going to have a big game.
So you think Tom Brady's going to have less than 22 fantasy points?
I think he's going to have like 20 or 21.
Okay. All right. Hey, listen. That's why we're doing this, right? That's why we're doing this.
Yeah. got him under.
22 is like right on the nail. Like that's exactly what I think he's gonna have. But it's like I can't lean toward one side or not.
Like this.
You say under?
Yeah.
Okay, I say under too. But
He's
I
gonna
think-
have like 15.
No, I think he's gonna have like 20 or 21. But I think one of the running backs is gonna have a massive game. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Brad.
I mean, out of the 17 games he played this year, he only had under that number 6 times, and it was against like really, really good defense, like New Orleans defense, right? Twice against New Orleans defense, Rams defense, right?
This is the thing. If the
Chicago defense. So
if
any
the
other
game turns
inferior
into a
defense?
shootout, they can't win.
Any other inferior defense, like the Denver defense, he had 29 fantasy points. Like all those other defense that's like on the borderline, he had over 22.5. So I'm over on that. Tyreek Hill fantasy points 22.5. Over and under.
Under.
I say over. Damn, that's 3 overs for me. Sheesh.
Yeah, I'm going over on that one.
Over.
He only
Because
catches
they only
bombs,
take 2
guys.
catches.
He only catches
It only
bombs,
takes 2
guys.
catches.
Yeah, but that's the softest part of Tampa Bay's defense.
No, he doesn't only catch bombs though, man. You look at him; he
Yeah,
can
he-
catch 5 to 10 yards, and
He
if you
has
let
it,
him
and-
slide,
and then he has those gadget
burst.
plays.
He
He got those
can, but he
gadget
doesn't
plays.
get the volume. I'll score down.
Kansas City fantasy. I'm sorry, Kelsey fantasy points. Over or under 24.5.
under
I say under too.
20.5.
These are right on the money, bro. It's right on the. It's like
That's
you
why
can-
it's hard.
It's hard because it's like if you ask me, I feel like he's going to get 23 or 24. I'll go under.
You go under too.
And
All right.
23 is a good game.
Yeah, no,
You know?
It is.
But it's gonna be under.
Yeah, it is.
Clyde the Glide. Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Under.
0.
Under.
Wait.
Under 0.
Over or under?
Under 0.
8.5
Under.
fantasy points.
Ooh,
8.5 fantasy points. 8.5. Let me repeat that number. 8.5 fantasy points. Fantasy points.
Over.
over yo.
I say over too.
Yeah, over.
Godwin.
Hold on. Over 8.5.
Yeah. Godwin. Over or under 16.5.
Under.
Hold on a second, B. You said over on Clyde Hiller, bro.
Yeah, over.
All right,
We all said over.
all right, and we on what?
Godwin. Fantasy points. Over or under 16.5.
I have under.
I got under.
Yeah, I have under too. Mike Evans. Over or under 15.5. Feel like he has 2 touchdowns in him.
Over.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I feel like that boy has 2 touchdowns in him. So I'm gonna go ahead.
What was the fantasy points for Evans?
15.5.
15.5.
Why would you give Godwin more than okay? That's his favorite red zone target. So okay.
Fournette.
You didn't say what you were on.
Oh yeah. What
on
do you have for
Evans.
Evans?
Oh, I have under.
Under. Oh, okay.
So
You have.
me-
You said over.
Me
I said
and him
over.
both said over.
Yeah. Fournette. Over or under 14.5 fantasy points.
Under.
I'm under there too. It's a split backfield, man. I'm sorry.
It's a split backfield, but one of them is going to have a massive.
It's gonna be Jones. After the fumble.
I'm under, bro. I'm under. So you can
14 is a good number, though. That's
14.
A good, yeah, that,
Wait,
it's like
did you think these things are gonna be easy? Like I look for the things that are. I'm not gonna go through all the players.
Under on that one.
Everybody got under.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Jones.
All right, here's some fun facts again. First Tampa Bay player to score, excluding the kickers.
Ronald Jones.
I say Fournette.
You got Ronald Jones.
Mm-hmm.
RJ. You say Fournette,
Mm-hmm.
and you said any player, correct?
Yeah, except for kickers.
I got Gronk.
Yeah, Gronk. Okay. First Kansas City player to score.
Kelsey.
What about you, C?
Hardman.
I'm gonna go Kelsey. Big stage. I think Pat Mahomes is gonna try to highlight his best weapons.
You said Hill or Kelsey, P?
You said Kelsey too, right?
I said Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey. All right. Not a field goal. We're talking about touchdowns here. Last Tampa Bay player to score.
Mike Evans.
What about you, see?
Last time they player to score is gonna be Fournette.
Yeah, I'm Fournette too.
So you got Fournette as the first and last to score.
Hey, yep.
And you have who? Evans, right?
Now you know what? Take that last player out. I'm gonna go Evans too. Sorry. No, because I just
if
realized
that's the case, then that means Fournette is going over.
over,
14
right? That's
pressures.
why. That's
Right,
why I'm looking.
trying
That's
to
what I'm
say.
looking. Yeah, that's what I was like, that doesn't add up.
Yeah, I'm like, what is?
I was looking at that. I was like, wait, then that doesn't add up because that's 14 points right
That's
there.
14 right there.
Exactly, right?
Plus the
Just right
plus the
there.
rushing yards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I agree with that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Evans on that.
All right.
All right. First quarterback to score a touchdown.
Oh yeah, that's Patrick Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes for me.
The safe pick is Pat Mahomes.
I mean, I said if I say Fournette is gonna score, so I mean,
No one Brady can drop in on a 1 yard line.
yeah.
That's quarterback sneak.
True.
It's not like he hasn't done it, but yeah.
All right, here's the fun facts now. This is all stats. Ready for the stats? This is stats all the way to the end, man. This is where it gets really fun. Pat Mahomes, over or under 325.5 yards.
Under.
I'm sorry, what?
325.5 yards. Over or under?
Over, yo.
I'm under. Pat Mahomes.
Disrespect is strong.
Pat Mahomes,
man.
over or under 3.5 touchdown.
Passing?
No, just touchdown. Passing, rushing, whatever he does. Over or under
He's gonna
3.5
have to
touchdown.
Score more than 3 touchdowns to win.
I'm under.
I'm over, bro.
Yo, PJ.
Under.
I'm under. Yeah.
I'm over, yo. Jesus, it's gonna be fun.
Pat Mahomes, over or under 0.5 interception. So if he gets 1 interception, that's the over. I'm over on that.
What is it again? Pat Mahomes over and under what?
0.5 interception.
Yeah.
So that means is either he's going to get no interception or he's going to get at least 1 interception. So I'm over on that. I feel like Pat Mahomes is going to throw an interception in this game. After the rushing, how?
Under.
So you don't think he's going to have an interception? He had 3
That's
in
what's
the
up.
Miami
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, 3 in the Miami Dolphins game.
bro. I mean,
Yeah, but the Miami Dolphins have arguably the best secondary.
secondary,
in the NFL.
say it again now.
Dude, that's all y'all have.
Oh, come on, man.
I speak facts.
Just say that again, yo.
I
Nobody
speak
said
facts.
nothing else, bro.
You're the same one who
Over
thought
and
they had
under,
one of
bro.
the
Go
worst
ahead, go ahead.
defenses
Over
in
and under, bro.
You
No,
have-
I
you
didn't
thought
say
they had
worst
one of the
defense.
worst defenses.
I
You
did
said
not
that.
in Division
say
two.
worst
Yeah.
defense, bro.
You
Jesus.
ranked them like
You
20
ranked-
something.
20. That's not the worst.
Damn near the worst. Like,
How many teams are in the NFL again?
it's
32,
damn
yo.
32. That's
32,
damn near the
yo.
You
worst.
ranked them lower than
It
30,
was
so you
there,
ranked them in the
bro.
bottom third.
It was there, son.
You ranked them in the bottom third.
And when the drive come around, he's like, Dolphins.
Yeah.
The hell out of here, bro.
Man, come on, man. Let's go, man.
Nah, whatever. Dude. Over or under 40.5 passing attempts.
For Pat Mahomes?
Yeah, Pat Mahomes. We're just messing with Pat Mahomes right now. I'll
For under.
under 40.5.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot, man. Under.
You think that's a lot?
Yeah. For that game, yeah.
I don't think it's a lot, man.
I think that's a lot.
Then go over then.
Yeah.
You said under.
Yeah, bro.
Because
So that's an over for you?
no, it's definitely under. Because in 2 games he had 68.
With 2.
The 2 playoff games he had 68 total. So divide that up by 2. That's
30 still
34.
under.
Put it over for me, please, sir.
You want an over?
Yes. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go under. Pat Mahomes 19.5 rushing yards. Over or under?
Over.
Under.
19.5?
Yep.
It's not a lot.
That's not a lot, bro.
I'm gonna go under though.
I'm going to go over.
I'm gonna go under for Pat Mahomes just because of the rush defense that Tampa Bay has. That's why I'm gonna go under.
You
All
going
right.
Under P? We're over.
Over.
All right, so we on the GOAT now. Tom Brady. Over or under 295.5 yards. Total yards.
Under for me.
Over for me.
Over.
Tom Brady. Over or under 2.5 touchdowns. Over for me.
Over.
Over for me.
Tom Brady. Oh, here's this. This is where it's gonna get fun. Tom Brady. Over or under 1 interception.
Under.
See, I'm waiting on you.
Oh, it's over, bro. What do you think?
All right.
What you got?
That's kind of a line, but I'm gonna go.
Man, $20 on it, B.
I'm
He
gonna go.
could throw 2 interceptions and still win.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over. 39.5 passing attempts. Over or under?
Over.
Over.
It's right on the money for me, man. Damn. What did I have for Pat Mahomes? Under, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tom Brady is gonna be under for me too. Tom Brady rushing yards.
Over for me, right?
Yeah, I got it over for you.
Okay.
Rushing yards. Over or under
And you
Point.
got over for the Pat Mahomes.
I got under for the Pat Mahomes.
under
for the
40.5.
40.5. I'm over.
Yeah, you're over. Paul's over. Ren's
Okay.
under.
Yeah, I'm under. I'm under on both, right?
Yeah.
All right, so cool. So rushing yards, Tom Brady, over or under 0.5?
Over.
Rushing yards, what?
0.5 yards.
Dude, that's a step, dog. Come on.
You never, but Tom Brady don't run though. Like
That's a quarterback's
That's-
quarterback's sneak.
Over.
Tom Brady he doesn't rush at all, dude. That's the thing.
Oh, you guys got over? Or?
I got over, dude.
I have under. You know what Tom Brady in 3 games? You know what Tom
Actually,
Brady?
you know
You know
I
what
got
Tom Brady
under.
rushing yard is?
I got under.
Do you know what Tom Brady rushing yards is?
What is it?
Over the last 3 games. -1.
Yeah, I got under. Because I know Tom Brady's going to get sacked. That's going to be negative yards.
Negative yards.
And Tom Brady's not going to run that ball again. You got one time to run that ball. He's not
Yeah.
doing it twice.
Point. Yeah. I'm
Still my over.
all right. I'm 0.5. It sounds like nothing, but I'm gonna go under. I hate to say it. I'm
right.
gonna go under. All right, let's go to the position players. Fournette, over or under 48.5 rushing yards.
48.5.
Yeah.
It's over for me.
It's right there, right?
It's right there, bro.
I'm gonna go over on this one, but it's just right there. That's that number that just makes sense. That number just makes sense.
Because
Like
of the
40,
shared responsibility.
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
have to-
It's-
shared responsibility. Yeah, but the sharing back. The
yeah.
bagger.
it's just- where you at, BJ?
Over.
You over? All right, cool. Fournette still. Over or under 11.5 rushing attempts.
Under.
Where you at?
11.5 rushing attempts.
Yeah.
Jesus, over, bro.
Over for me too.
I'm under.
I mean, I don't think
Yeah,
Ronald Jones is gonna dip
yeah.
in that big.
Ronald's probably gonna do one breakout, if that, but he ain't gonna be getting that much rushing attempts.
Darrell Williams, over or under 30.5 rushing yards.
Under.
30.5 rushing.
Yeah. I'm
Over.
under there.
I'm over.
I'm under. Darrell Williams, over or under 8.5 rushing attempts.
Under.
30.5 is rushing yards, right?
Yeah, 30.5 is rushing yards. 8.5 is rushing attempts.
Under.
8.5 under.
Under. Agree. 100%. Your Ronald Jones, man, over or under 37.5 rushing yards.
Over.
Over.
Under for me. Ronald Jones, over or under 8.5 rushing attempts.
Over.
Hold on 1 second. You said over or under?
Under.
Under.
Under for
Yep.
Ronald Jones, 37.5. Under 37.5.
All right. And the next one is?
Over under 8.5 rushing attempts.
8.5 attempts.
Over.
I'm going to go over.
I'm going to go over, yeah.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Over or under 30.5 rushing yards.
Under.
Where you at?
How much rushing yards?
30.5.
Over.
That's freaking nothing. Over. Oh my god.
He's like, Jesus.
Yo, it's over for me,
This
bro.
is stressing me out.
I can see that stressing you out. What do you say? Over or under? Because you just said over, now you're saying under.
So which one is it?
Which one is it, man?
Dude, they're running backs. Under. Gosh.
All right.
I'm under too, man. That Tampa Bay rush defense is ridiculous.
So you're saying KC won't have no running game?
I'm not saying they would have running.
I mean,
game.
if Daryl ain't running it,
5. Like.
if Daryl ain't running it,
I say under, bro.
you know something? You're right. I'm gonna go with under. The reason why I changed my mind is because of the fact that he doesn't run the ball a lot. It's the catching that he does.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's
That's the
under.
only reason why I'm.
Yeah.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire over or under 7.5 rushing attempts. I'm over there. Rushing attempts now. Rushing attempts.
7.5. I think he gets like 8. Over.
Yeah, I'm over too.
I got under.
You got under?
Yeah.
Oof. Good job, bro. Good job. Your favorite player. Travis Kelce, man. Ready? Over or under 94.5 yards.
Over.
Under for me.
Over.
All right. Under for me. Travis Kelce, 8.5 catches.
Yo, by the way, you know you getting the stats for this, right?
8.5 catches. I think it's like 8. Jesus Christ.
You were wilding, bro.
That's a lot of cat. Like,
You were wilding right now, my dude.
oh man.
I'm under on the Travis
I wanna
Kelce
say
catch.
Under too.
It's just right. Hey, whoever made these.
Yeah, it's like right there. Like
I got under.
I got under too.
All right.
He gets 8.
Cameron Brate, over or under 29.5 yards.
Under.
You.
What you got, Ren?
I'm gonna go over. Cameron Brate, over or under 3.5 catches.
You.
Yeah, I'm under there. He's just gonna get one.
What was the first one again?
Cameron Brate, over or under 29.5 yards.
That was so much on under. I didn't even put down what it was. 3.5 catches.
Yeah. You say under? I say under too. I feel like it's gonna be a ground game. Tyreek Hill.
We're gonna go all players.
No. We only focusing. Notice I'm only focusing on the impact players. Tyreek Hill, over or under 92.5 yards.
Under.
Think so? What about you, C?
Over.
For me, man, I'm gonna go under as well. Under as well. Sad to say, but gotta go under.
Under as well. This guy. Going over.
You going over?
Yeah.
Sheesh. The dude is averaging right now. Let's see.
Last 2 games, that boy had 300 and something yards.
I mean,
325
That
or
was the
something like
last
that.
2 games.
yeah, but
Oh,
not,
I'm talking about playoffs. I mean, that was the last 2 games, but still.
we'll
Same.
see.
not against
We'll
not
see.
against this
Exactly.
kind of defense
Exactly.
though.
We'll see.
That's
Do we
that's
need
the-
to bring back the stats of what he did against Tampa last time?
No, we don't.
Ooh.
We can just leave it as it is. We'll see coming in less than what, 3 days?
This is gonna be
Friday,
fun,
Saturday,
yo.
Sunday, yeah, 3 days.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no,
Find out
I hear it. I hear what you're saying, yo.
Find
Cool,
out in
man.
about 72 hours.
All right. All right. Tyreek Hill, Over or under 7.5 catches.
Under.
Under. What do you got to see?
Over.
Tyreek won't get that much target.
Yeah, he does. He gets about 8 targets.
Yeah,
and you're saying he's going to catch all 8 of them?
He said 7 point. No, he said targets. He didn't say he had to catch them.
No, I said
No,
catches.
he said catches.
Oh, he said catches. I'm sorry.
You
Yeah,
wrote
under.
catches.
My bad, too. Under, yo. Under.
Godwin, over or under 77.5 yards.
Under.
Under.
He's going to own the middle of the field. I say over.
Right.
Over or under 5.5 catches.
Godwin, right?
Yep.
Over.
Over for me, too.
Over.
Sammy Watkins, over or under 36.5. 36.5 yards. I go over, man.
You went over?
Over.
I say over. Somebody has to catch a ball.
Yeah. And I think they're going to focus on the
Yeah.
2 guys.
Watkins, over or under 3.5 catches.
Over.
Over.
Yeesh.
Well, I mean, if he's going to get
It's 3.
over 36.
It's 3 catches for 40 yards, bro. That's how I look at it. Under.
You going under?
Yeah. On the
You
catches.
said over, right, P?
Yeah.
Mike Evans, over or under 63.5 yards.
Over.
63.5.
Yep.
Under.
I'm under too. Mike Evans, over or under 4.5 catches.
Over.
4.5 catches?
Yeah, I'm going to go over.
It's going to be over.
All right. Last but not least. Well, no, it's not the last one. Gronk, over or under 29.5 yards.
29.5. Under.
Over. Gronk, over or under 2.5 catches.
Over.
Over as well. All right. Last but not least. What?
Catches? Everybody had it over?
Yeah.
Yep. What player is getting crowned MVP of the Super Bowl?
Tom Brady.
Patrick Mahomes.
Oof. Yeah, I don't think one of the position players can get it.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Regardless, if anybody on Tampa performs well, Tom Brady's getting it. So I'm going to go with Tom Brady because I figure more or less they're winning. So, all right, man.
Pat Mahomes, yo. Dude, MVP. 1.5 points.
I got to say that those bets are like,
yeah,
that was intense. It's like,
that's stressful.
The number that you're thinking about are the numbers that they have there.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? So you just got to pick like over or under, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, that was a good segment. So we're going to see who has the most correct come Sunday, right?
Yeah, I'm going to send this to you.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll put the stats in.
You put the stats in. I'll send this to you.
I'll put the stats in. It's not hard to put the stats in because they're going to have it. They're going to have the stats on DraftKings right next to it. So, everything that's correct. So that's it. Let's go into the fourth.
Yeah, well, we got fourth quarter, man. What is it for fourth quarter?
Fourth quarter is DFS, man. Let's talk about the single game slate. DraftKings, we're doing our own thing, right? We're doing our own single game slate with the captain, six position, $60,000. Some of the top players, they're pretty expensive. What's your strategy? You don't have to tell me your players, but what's your strategy for filling out like a single game slate like this? And what's your strategy for picking your captain?
Oh man, my captain is easy. It's Pat Mahomes.
Okay.
Actually, it's gonna be I haven't decided yet. I've been trying to do a flip coin on that one, yeah, because it's either gonna be Pat or it's gonna be Hill. But my strategy on there is finding out those guys, right? Because I'm probably gonna spend a lot of money, as we know in our DFS league. Put Pat Mahomes in there. It went from $12,000 to $18,000. So we're gonna reduce I don't know what. So I'm looking for that guy. You know what I mean? Those guys that is going to explode. Like we were just talking about. Yeah, Fournette's probably going to have that ball a lot of the times. But you look at R.J. Jones, it's only $3,000 that may get that explosion, right? That one
He can get a touchdown and he pay off.
and he pays off, right? And you get that
Right.
3,000 for that. Probably looking at Scotty Miller out there. You know, he's talking a lot of trash about Cheetah. You
And
know that he can
especially
beat him.
if Antonio Brown can't go, or
exactly.
if he's limited, I think that would be Scotty Miller would be a good punt play with the fingers crossed type deal. And if he hits, then you're good because that allows you to fill out.
But that's the problem though. Like you're
You're
if
hoping.
you want to win this, you got to hit on your captain.
I agree,
position.
100.
Yeah.
So to make Scotty Miller, I can't.
I'm not making Scotty Miller my captain. I'm not doing that at all. But I'm saying Scotty Miller is a good pickup to put on your roster. Because like we said, you picked Tom Brady.
No, we're talking about your strategy for captain right now. Like before we go into the rest of the fill out, like let's talk about the strategy for captain.
I think you got to pick someone that's safe.
Yeah,
and the safe guys are the top guys. So that's the Pat Mahomes, Kelsey's, Tyreek Hills. Even though he's not as safe as the other two I just mentioned, your Tom Brady's. Those are the safe guys. So that's to me. You want your captain. You want to look at more floor and safety as opposed to ceiling.
I agree with that in some sense, because when you pick a player like Pat Mahomes, anybody that you have in the captain spot, they're gonna be times 1.5.
Right.
Even though you get 1.5 to score, but if you say, for instance, hypothetically, you put a Pat Mahomes in, Pat Mahomes is now $18,000 out of your 60, and that's just one player. Now you got to find 5 more players. So you ended up putting 2 inferior players in your lineup that could or could not, be a different, get any scores or anything like that, or get decent scores to measure up to somebody that would chance it with a punt play like a Ronald Jones that's significantly cheaper and stuff like that. And you're able to put Ronald Jones as your captain, but you're able to get like a Tyreek Hill and a Kelsey and a Pat Mahomes in your lineup. That could possibly give you a more opportunity to have more scoring players in your lineup. So there's 2 different kind of strategy. You just got to figure out which one works best for you.
So when you have captain, what is it based on how many points? He's just going to get 1.5 points on whatever points he makes, right?
Right. So
he doesn't have to be the MVP of the game or anything like that.
No,
right?
Yeah, it's just 1.5. So if, say for instance, Pat Mahomes should, if he wasn't the captain, he would score 20 points, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If he's the captain, it's 30.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the thing. So it's good. Sometimes it's good to have those players because they're high scoring and you get them in your captain spot and they pay off and they make up for the inferior players that you have in your lineup.
Right.
But sometimes you put some inferior players thinking that you're going to get the pass catching or the running or the kick, and they ended up not even getting any points there. So you kind of like, ass out if you
ass out.
Right. So
if you're only getting 10 points difference anyway, so you might as well just use that to another advantage of that $8,000 that you're spending extra to someone else that probably can give you the same thing.
Exactly. For me, I like a middle of the ground player. Those top players, they're too expensive for me. Like, the Pat Mahomes, the Travis Kelsey, and the Tyreek Hill. I usually don't put those kind of players in my captain. Reason being because I want those players in my lineup, but I want to get viable players that's going to get targets, players that's going to get rushes, players that's going to get the kicks and stuff like that. So I try to get the middle of the ground players to put in my captain. They're going to still get volume, like a Fournette or something like that. That would be a good, like if you put Fournette in your lineup, you're talking about 11,700 versus 18,000 from Pat Mahomes. That allow you to get a better players in the long run. For me, that's just my strategy.
Yeah, I like that. Huh? It makes sense.
So, filling out your lineup, any strategy there? Do you go more running backs where you have short touches, or do you go more wide receivers? Where are you going there? Or do you try to put the defenses in, or what?
I think you look towards volume.
Yeah. You look at wide receivers.
Yeah, you look at situation and the game, where you think the volume is going to come from in particular game. I would target the weakness of Tampa Bay, as far as you want to get maybe a Kelsey in there or a Tyreek Hill in there, and you also want to get a good punt play. So maybe a Sammy Watkins or a Hardman, as you guys mentioned. Yeah. With Tampa Bay. It's the same thing. I want to get a Mike Evans in there because I know that he's going to get those red zone targets, possibly a Gronk as well. because I know he's going to be cheap and he has a high ceiling. So you want to look at those factors when it comes to those other guys outside of the captain position.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I mean, that's how you want to look at it.
Yeah, no, you look at what the defense weakness is, and are you guys interested in like putting defenses in your lineups or kickers in your lineup?
In this in particular game, no.
It's gonna be tough to fill out that lineup without putting those kinds of players in.
No, I think you still be able to fill it out without a kicker or defense.
Maybe I'll consider a Tampa defense.
No. Yeah, because getting the sacks and stuff like that still counts.
Come on, man, guys, y'all tripping right now.
What do you mean, bro? What are you talking about?
Y'all tripping right now.
We'll see.
What are you talking about, bro?
Y'all
like,
tripping right now, yo.
You what are you saying? So wait,
y'all tripping right now, yo. There's absolutely no reason to put a Tampa Bay defense in there. There's no way that Tampa Bay defense is going to score that much points for it.
No, they're not going to score that much points. But like, say if you put like
go ahead and get that 0.5.
No. But if you put like Pat Mahomes in the captain spot.
No, I'm not doing that. I understand that.
If you put like Pat Mahomes in the captain spot, you can't fill out that roster.
No, I got you.
You have $40,000 left.
No, I got you. I'm just saying.
What
I'm saying is that I wouldn't put the defense in there because of the fact that I know when Pat's gonna throw 3, 4, 5, 6 touchdowns on y'all boys, man. Tampa Bay defense.
4, 5, 6.
3, 4, 5, 6,
but what I'm saying, if you put Pat Mahomes in your captain, you're gonna have to stack him, right? You can't just put him in there blindly. So you're gonna have to stack him with one of his weapons. So it's either gonna be Kelsey that's over $10,000 or Hill that's over $10,000.
Well, I mean, you can do
right there.
You
Is
can do
$30,000 of your budget. No, two players.
3 players because you can do it. Or 2 players.
No,
2 players.
2 players.
$30,000. It'll be about 32 or something like that. But you can do it because the other 3 that you can get that $3,000 in Scotty Miller. That I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. Don't get me wrong, but you can get those little nuggets that RJ in there, that 3,000 with Scotty Miller, and still be able to get them.
So all right. So
I wouldn't do it though, but you can.
So you're planning on getting both, right? You're planning on stacking your hypothetically, you're stacking your lineup with both. So you're taking away right there off the bat $40,000. So you have $20,000 left, and you have 3 players.
He's gonna be there though. But I'm not saying that at all. But hypothetically, you can do that.
So all right. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun.
Listen, but I gotta win this out, man. That'll be what 3 out of the 4.
Yeah,
that
would be man. That would be dope. That would be dope,
win
man.
This one out, man.
You still win something.
Yo, this is this dude here. Playoff made me more money than the season, yo.
So
you don't really make the playoffs.
You say we don't.
I'm talking about playoff I'm talking about regular season.
You say we don't bet. See, so I want to bet with you.
Jesus.
First of all, I never said we don't bet. You said PJ said that you don't bet.
Why you always bringing my name up?
You said that. You like, yo, you don't bet no more.
He calling you out and you over here bringing me up.
I'm just saying, I just never said it.
Yo, handle your weight, bro.
See, I can't. What I want to bet. What I want to bet with you, I can't bet with PJ because we kind of share the same.
Yeah, Tampa.
You know what I'm saying? He calling you out right now.
I'm just saying. I want the correct information.
Don't tag me in.
All right, my bad. Damn, dog.
So we always be betting on the show.
Right.
You say you guys are saying I'm saying scare money and all that good stuff.
See, I never said that. See, all these statements are PJ statements, yo.
Why are you tagging me in?
I never said that.
Why are you mentioning my name, bro?
These statements are your statements, though.
Coming at you, not me.
All right, go ahead.
Out of it, bro.
All right, my bad, yo. Just sound like these statements are your statements, though. My bad. Go ahead.
All right, so let me ask you this before I even go there.
All right.
You want to bet?
No, go ahead. What's the bet?
It's about a game. You
What's
say
the bet? I can't say do I want to bet it. I mean, I can't tell you yes.
The bet is 50. I'm gonna go 50.
All right, what's the bet?
He said,
what's the bet, yo?
Kansas City versus Tampa.
What's the bet? The bet is KC wins?
Yeah, KC versus Tampa.
All right, yeah, I take that bet, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, 50 on it.
50 on it. All right, cool. So we got a 50
That's
bet.
easy. That's cool.
Got a 50 bet.
I know I owe you some because of the fact that you called me last time and was like, yo, KC gonna lose anyway, so you need to redeem yourself.
Hey. I'm gonna double the money though. I'm gonna double the money that we bet the last time.
All right,
yeah. So
either that or I'm gonna double it.
True.
Yeah, definitely on that, man. We good with that one. 50 on that. About to get this 20 from PJ. Yeah, I mean, so just go ahead and add up.
That's a steak dinner.
You said
two interceptions, bro.
That's a good steak dinner right there.
But I'm vegan, bro.
I know.
So,
Beyond Meat steak.
Beyond Meat.
Or some vegan shrimp.
Yeah, I mean,
or vegan oxtail or something.
Vegan oxtail, right?
Vegan oxtail. You killing me.
Dude, C sent me the vegan oxtail. I looked at it and I was like, what the hell, man?
Exactly.
Now, do you remember when I sent you the shrimp, yo?
Yeah,
he was like, yo, get out of here, yo.
Bro, I don't want to even taste that. I don't even want I don't even think I want to cook it.
You good, man?
I don't even think I would want to cook it, bro. Like, that's how bad it is.
There's
bro.
really vegan oxtail.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's vegan oxtail, man.
Johnny, go to Cali, man. You'll find all them things, yo.
All them things in Cali.
Go to San Francisco, you'll find every last one of them
You're
things.
so right, man. And I was looking for it for you. Last time I was in San Fran, I was looking for it for you, man.
I was San Fran, yo.
I was looking for it, and then Carla was asking me like, "Hey, how you gonna bring it back?" You know what I mean?
That's very true.
Because it's a long flight and all that stuff. I was like,
yeah,
you're
that's
right.
true.
So I just gave up after that. But that's crazy.
Yeah, you gonna find it there.
That is crazy though. Like,
remember your boy's down there too, because he's vegan.
Jerry.
Yeah. Jerry's down there.
Yeah.
Because Jerry's the one that put me on game in different places down here, vegan spots down here in South Florida and in Miami. So I went to like 3 different spots that he hit me up with. I was like, yo, these joints are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of spots.
Sheesh.
But yeah, man, what's I guess we already kind of know our bold predictions, right? Because you're going Tampa. I'm going 49ers.
That's not bold. That's
not bold.
The winning
right?
is not bold.
What's your bold prediction?
Bold prediction: Ronald Jones is an MVP.
Oof.
That's bold.
That's very bold.
Yo, it's bold that it's not gonna happen, bro.
Prediction.
Bold that's going to happen. That may have a chance of happening, bro. That's
Kelsey is the MVP. Nah, lie.
No, come on,
nope.
man.
I'm just kidding. Mike Evans is gonna be the MVP of this.
It's not gonna be a quarter. It's not gonna be a receiver, guys. Come on,
Mike
man.
Evans is having like 3 touchdowns.
Predictions.
Mike Evans is gonna have 3 touchdowns in this game.
Right?
It's a bold prediction. 3 touchdowns for Mike Evans. That's how
say
bold
that.
it is.
Not that he's gonna be MVP.
But if he has 3 touchdowns, it's the MVP.
Because if he has 3 touchdowns and Brady's gonna do more. Brady's gonna do more. He's gonna spread that ball around. It's not gonna be Evans and it's still gonna be Brady. If that happens.
It could be Evans if he has 3 touchdowns. Trust me.
Yeah,
Mike
Evans.
You got Mike Evans.
Mike Evans 3 touchdowns.
I just told you, Ronald Jones MVP.
Oh, you're being dead ass.
Bold prediction.
This dude is being dead ass, bro.
He runs for 70+ yards. You'll see how serious. Yeah.
My dude, he's gonna be the first one to make a fumble, my dude. That's how Fournette's gonna continue to run the ball because Ronald Jones is gonna have a fumble.
And it's over.
Listen, if I put Ronald Jones on my squad, man, I'm only expecting for that one breakup. That's it. That's all I'm expecting. One breakout.
He has it in him, though.
And he has it in him.
He has
but
it
the
in him.
other issue is the fumbles.
The fumbles, because once you
has that
fumble,
in
you're
him, too.
benched.
You're benched.
You're benched.
I can only hope he runs that ball one time for a good 30, 40, 50 yards, get a touchdown, I'm good, and then he gets a fumble, and then that's it.
Yeah, man.
First quarter is done.
Yeah. Hey, before we go, I have a quick question for you guys.
Yeah, man.
Favorite Super Bowl food? Snacks, whatever. Like, what?
I mean, my non-vegan days,
Mhm.
it was just wings, bro.
I was gonna say wings, yeah.
It was just wings. We'll go to just Super Bowl, man. We'll
go
go to
with
the
pepper
game.
shrimp. That time at Dennis's.
Dennis?
Yeah.
See, I don't trust the pepper shrimps, man. Pepper shrimps gets you in trouble a lot, bro.
Let's do this dude.
What have you been doing when you ate pepper shrimps, huh?
Yo, bro, this dude been getting me in some situations with pepper shrimp, bro.
Yeah, didn't somebody steal your pepper shrimp one time out of the
Yo, I
fridge?
was, my dude.
Pepper shrimp?
Somebody took it.
Yeah, before I was vegan.
Yeah, before
Dude,
it was, yeah.
There was a time before you.
Yeah.
When'd you go vegan?
When Sunday was born, so
probably like
it's about 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Seriously?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I thought you was always vegan.
No. Not my island ass. Yeah, 3 years ago. Man.
About 3 years ago. Yeah, you're right.
When Sunday was,
And
Sunday
you
turning
said-
4 right now. She turning 4.
You were eating everything before?
Yeah. Well, and more fish than meat. But like I would only eat meat like if we were like going to a football game, like wings and everything like that.
Right.
That's crazy.
Other than that, it was just fish.
Because he used to
shrimp.
eat at the tailgate.
Yeah.
Seriously?
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
I was eating pepper shrimp. Yo, when Jesus.
Dude,
I don't even
when-
want to talk about that one.
How
Yeah,
you
man.
just give that?
I was on fire.
That's another conversation.
Like, you know how it tastes, and then you
Yeah. I thought he never knew. I thought
no,
Nah, bro.
you got some strong willpower. Yeah, bro.
especially when it's around.
And I went cold too. I just went cold.
Cold,
like,
yeah.
It wasn't like steps.
Not gradually. Yeah,
I was like,
the
all
dude
right,
just
let's
like,
go.
I'm vegan today. I was like,
Nope, let's go.
I was like,
Done.
man, I give you a week. I straight up said, I was like, I'm giving you a week.
My dude did not believe me at all,
man,
bro.
I remember when he came in, man.
Never.
Dude, I remember that day I brought him some pepper shrimp, man. And he was like, put it in the fridge. I put it in the fridge. And
I was on
it got took.
fire, bro.
Dude was angry as
And I
hell.
know who did it too. I was on fire, my dude. Yo,
Dude, that was
Somebody
fun.
yeah. Oh, God, I don't even want to talk about it.
We talk about it off here.
Yeah.
This was at the office?
Yeah. Fire, bro. Oh,
That boy was living.
son.
That boy was living.
I know you.
And I think that was the first time too. Like you were looking forward to it.
No, it was the second time.
The second time?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It was the second or third time. Like the first time I had it, I was like, yo, this is a joint. I was hiding that joint like I was in prison. Yo.
Oh, man.
Yo, it was crazy, man. Yo, it was crazy, yo.
Yeah, the dude called me and was like, yo, somebody ate my pepper shrimp.
Yo, I was
no, it's in the fridge, bro. I put it right. He was like, no, it's not there. I was like,
Yo, I was on fire, my dude. Fire.
We did some investigation and found out who it was.
Next door neighbor, yo. It's crazy.
That was funny.
Yo. That's going to be it for us, man. Thank you for listening to CPJ and Ren here. Be sure to check us out on loggercode.com for all your fantasy needs, sit and starts, waiver wire pickups, all that lovely stuff, man. It's Super Bowl 55, man. Go
Yeah,
Chiefs.
we're gonna have some good things in the offseason. It's not gonna be all about football.
Yo, March 20th?
Yeah.
March 20th, man. We're going to go crazy, go wild. First
20th.
Yeah.
1 year anniversary, Locker
Save the
Code,
date.
party day.
Save the date for
Party
real.
time, my dudes. You know what I mean?
Date.
Yep.
Yeah. Shout outs.
Shout out to Tampa Bay, man. First to do it in your own city.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was hoping that Dolphins
shout-outs.
was going to do it a couple years ago. But you know, we got time. We got
Man,
time. We got
Jesus
time. We got
Christ,
time.
the Dolphins.
We got
Dolphins
time. We got
suck.
time.
Shout out to Brady, who's about to bring this home. Show why he's the GOAT.
Oh, he gonna go home, but he ain't gonna win.
No, he's the GOAT.
Come on, man.
GOAT.
Shout out to these $70 I'm about to get, my dudes.
Hey, no. Shout out to the Reddit dudes, man. The balls of steel.
Steals. Yeah.
Hey, y'all did y'all thing, last week with Wall Street and sticking it to them. Shout out to those.
Man.
They call themselves the retards. So,
Listen, man.
y'all represent
You guys would, they did you guys wrong.
Yep.
No doubt. They did you guys
the
wrong.
media, everybody.
Yeah, the media and the platforms did y'all wrong. You guys would be winning.
Yes,
You guys
sir.
would definitely be winning. That was just terrible.
Can we do a not shout out to Robin Hood?
Shout out to the worst shout outs. Shout out to your worst shout outs. Robin Hood.
Yeah, man, that was terrible, bro.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Right.
Yo, Robin Hood, man. Never trusted him, bro. It was day one.
Robin Hood steal from the rich and give to the poor. This Robin Hood is doing the opposite.
Not this one. Not this Robin Hood.
This Robin Hood is taking from the poor and giving it to the rich.
Got everything
hell
all
kind of
messed
Robin
up,
Hood is
yo.
this?
Everything all messed up, man.
This is like the other dimension Robin Hood, dog.
Yeah, that's that Beverly Robin Hood. Yo, shout out to All American, my dude. Jeez.
It came back, right?
Yeah, man. I had to start watching it, my dude.
I've been watching The Boys. Sorry.
You still on The Boys?
Yeah, that is wild, bro. Whoever created that is sick. They need help.
Yo, we
Yeah, I
out,
didn't even know
man.
how Americans back, but yeah, that's gonna be my weekend watch.